So I hope this time it's okay. Let me know. I don't see if someone connected. Okay, hello once again. Tell me please if now the phone working well. I am horizontal and everything okay. Fine. Okay, that's good. Hello everyone. Hello. I'm really sorry for this little stupid things. It's the first time for me, so I'm not sure how it works. Before this, I did my live only on Instagram, and there is everything very similar because the phone is always in this position, upright position. So okay. Hello. Yes. So I think that we may start. Hi Nadya, final alive with you. Yes, final. I was thinking about a long time. I'm nervous because of this, and I'm not sure how it goes because English is my native language, and I think that it won't be very easy for me to explain everything that I would like to explain to you, but I hope that you will understand me. If you have any questions, you may feel free to ask. Here is Natalie. She will help me and will also answer for all your questions if I can't notice them. Thank you, girls. Thank you for your support. So we may start. I think. Okay. Do you see me well? Wait a second. I will add water in my spray bottle. I'm really happy that I'm here today with you. Here is my project. Here is a brush that we're going to make today. So as you see, it is very nice, very tender colors. I am not a big fan of violet shades, but I don't know why I decided to make this brush. I don't know how to say lilac, how this will be in English. I choose for my project 3 main colors. This is impasto paints, so it is mint, lavender, and wild iris. But I think that we should start for preparing some decorations. I made one in advance, but let me find it. I find it. I made one branch already, and one we will do with you now. For this, I need a chipboard. I use the static chipboard. It should, for this technique, it should be not thin. It should be thick. Yes, thick, like the static. And I need this one. I'm going to apply white crackle paste on this branch. this one. Hello, hello girls, hello everyone. I really appreciate that you find time and can visit my live. Just with these movements, not very thin layer, just put more, because if layer will be very thin, we won't have crackles on it. South Africa. Hello from Estonia to South Africa and for other countries. Really international life I have today. And we applying it everywhere. I think that this part I don't need, so I may not put it everywhere and not put it here, and I put it aside and let it dry. And now we start preparing brush. It was a brush like this from hardware store. Here is 3 inches and to save our time, I covered it with white gesso in advance, and now I'm going to apply paste, modeling paste. It will be paper texture paste, this one. And I love this stencil very much because it's very delicate. It has thin lines, very filigree, and I think that I use this more often than others. And now I want to apply a layer of paper texture paste. I like this paste because after drying, this is like, you know, like gritty, not flat. It's like sandy paste. And just put it somewhere. I have not much space here on my brush, so I just put it texture paste almost everywhere. I would love to read all your comments, but I think that I have no time for this. But while I am drying, I will read something that you write to me. And be careful when you're drying this part of your brush, because it may melt. Let me see. Thank you, Vasilis. Hello, hello. I think that some of you knows me from my YouTube channel or from my projects from Instagram, I think. And today you have chance to see my work, not fast as it on my YouTube, in real time. You will see that I am not as fast as my videos there. Thank you. we should dry texture paste very well, because after this I'm going to apply acrylic paints. If you will write me something or ask questions, I think that it will be more interesting to watch my live, because we will have like a dialogue here. If there will be no questions, I think that I just will keep silence, and I think it won't be very interesting. Hello, hello. Welcome to Prima page, to my today's live. As you see, this brush not very big. Before the brushes that I made before was bigger, I think, and this is a tiny one. We have lockdown here in Estonia. And one day before lockdown, I asked my husband to buy me a few brushes, and these ones were the biggest that he can find at that moment. Hello, girls. Hello. I suppose that you're from India. Hello, Jay. Hello. I'm very glad to see you. I think that 1 minute more, maybe. I like doing mixed media, but I hate drawing my projects. It really takes time. Layer after layer and another layer, and sometimes you dry, how to say, you dry more than you create. Yes, this is a real paintbrush from a hardware store. It was new, but if you have an old one, maybe you made something at your home and have old brush, you may also decorate this. I think this is dry, and now we will paint it. My main color was this lavender. I had an anxiety about this live, and in the beginning we have some problems with connection, and I was feel that I'm in trouble, and I'm not very good in technique and all these settings and Facebook, all these programs are really difficult for me. I'm not good. So I felt that I'm in trouble. Now just put your brush into water to dilute it a little bit, and start to paint it everywhere at the moment. Every part of brush should be covered with the main color. I prefer adding a little bit of water to dilute colors, because sometimes impasto are not very, what to say, I lost my word to this, for this, I lost the word, like, I forgot the word. Ира, посмотри, как будет плотная, густая. Посмотри перевод для этого слова. Меня отшибло как-то. You may use mint color and take any other color, blue for example, or something like this, because all pastel colors are very good with each other. I think I won't paint this part because I don't want to spend time on it at the moment. And now we need a little bit of mint, and I want to take clear brush, also a little bit of water. Let me see. This is the first time I've seen a tutorial on altering a paintbrush. I'm so interested. You should try. Definitely you should try. Sometimes making cards and making canvases become not very interesting, and I want to make something special. And I'm taking a frame, thick, it's also thick. Okay, sometimes pastes are thick, and I need to dilute them a little bit. I also love impasto. So, dilute it with water a little bit. Take in your second hand, wait a minute, I need the baby wipes. Take your bottle with spray, and maybe even just spray a little bit, and start to add, not everywhere, just like touches of mint color here and there. The colors are so yummy. They're really beautiful. Okay, I think that this is enough. I will show you closer if you can see this one. Yes, impasto paints like paste. You may also use it through a stencil, even through a stencil. If you need it like a watercolor, you just may put a lot of water in this, and it will be works like watercolor. Now I want to make it more like visibly more dimensional, and I want to add this color, wild iris, only on the edges, on these parts. I also need brush. I will take clear one again, and just a little bit of this, again diluted with water, and we may add more water here to make it like flow. I don't know if you see the difference with dark edges or without them, but when I was creating my first one, I decided that I should add dark color to make it more dimensional. Now, and the next step, wait, I will, oh yes, you should try with, okay. I'd love to read your comments, but I think that I will read them after my life will be over, and I will see, watch it again, think a little bit about my mistakes. I took this paste. I forgot to tell you the name of this. This is Mermaid effect paste. Very beautiful paste, very like candy, you know. This is paste with big and small shiny pieces with glitter. Very beautiful. I want to eat this. I need to mix it, stir a little bit, because all big parts are on the bottom of this. Take a little bit and put it here and there, just a little bit here and there. When it dries, this glitter will be more visible. You know, it's like pieces of glass, of crushed glass. Very beautiful. And at the moment, that's all. We put brush aside and return to chipboard. I will dry it a little bit. When it's totally dry, the crackles, crackles, I don't know how to say, are more visible. And now I want to sprinkle some, no, I want to color this before. I'm going to take this spray. It's Color Bloom from Prima. Also with brush. It's no needed to spray it everywhere. Be careful when your spray is open and you're using a brush for applying, to not make it flow everywhere. Yes, unfortunately they are discounted. And now dry a little bit. We will see how it will be, how the paste will be when it dries. We will see. Now the spray is dry, and now I want to sprinkle a little bit of glitter. I will use this one. Very beautiful color. It's like white and lilac, I don't know how to pronounce this word. And I will glue them using soft gloss gel. And I need brush again. Well, you may not put a lot of gel, just a little bit, to make glitter stick on it. And just like salt and pepper. Now I want to move this and dry again to let gel stick. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get the color bloom sprays back when I really love them. Yes, some colors are really beautiful from color bloom sprays, and when they were available, and maybe not available, but I I could find some of my favorite colors, and I have them even unmixed with water, because when they're in shop they're like powder without water. You need to add water in the end, not in the end, when you buy it at home, as I remember. So I have two of these. I'm not sure if you may see sparkle effect on this. And now I want to make a last step with my branches. I want to glaze them with transparent embossing powder. I have this spray. It's like embossing spray. I'm not sure if you may find it somewhere, because when we were in Russia, in St. Petersburg, when Finnabair had classes there last year, I also was there, and I bought in that shop when she provided her classes, made her workshops, this spray. It's like embossing spray. So don't want to spray. A lot of sprays have problems with this thing. Okay, I also need to take a brush for applying this one. You may use a dabber or something like this, or embossing pad, but I'm afraid that some glitter that are here on the branch will be on embossing pad. I don't know. I don't want that my embossing pad will be very glittery, because it may stick in the future on some other projects where I don't need. Нормально. Не подключиться было полчаса, там мучились.
Идет?
Да, идет. I was talking with my husband. He asked me, "How are you?" in English. Now, I use this one, clear embossing powder. I have this one, and the way I make in my projects is to color paint everything separately and then put it on one project. Okay, let me. I love embossing, but I don't like the process. It takes time. And now drying this. Prima should bring back the spray since mixed media has become such a big thing. I agree. And work with sprays are also very easy, just few, I don't know this word, press on the bottle and your project is painted. You should ask. So it's like drops of dew on it, glazy, sparkly, and with crackles. It's nice. Of course, when you're making pictures of your projects, it's not visible, but I love the process of making mixed media projects. So I like mixing colors and making interesting backgrounds. Even after all, I put a lot of decorations on it, and my background almost invisible. But the process is really nice and really interesting. Meditative. I think that's enough. Don't forget to put your brush in water after soft gloss gel, because if it's dry you can't wash it. Now we need to dry all of these paints and pastes to continue working with brush. I forget to put this back. I will dry with one hand and will show you what I have for decorations with my other hand. Here I have two wings. I made it using Finnabair molds. I have some pieces of Decor chipboard. This is they are embossed in advance to save our time. It was stupendous embossing powder and 2 cages. Here I have some beautiful Prima flowers. That will be good for my color palette. Here is also a piece of the static chipboard. I will show you what we'll do with this. And now I have some die cuts. It's not die cuts, it's fussy cutted elements that I cut with scissors from, I will show you, from this pad of journaling cards. I cut a frame from this one, this frame, like a window, and I cut some elements from this pad. Sometimes you may find really interesting elements in pads like this. I like to cut all different tiny and nice elements from paper to make my projects more interesting, to add there a lot of different elements, but from the one hand, and from another hand they are very cheap because paper is not very expensive, and you may cut out a lot of beautiful things from this. These flowers also from this journaling note card pad. I have few of them. These birds are from last Prima collection, from last release. This is Nature Lover paper sheet. And the quote, also from journaling cards. Carrying all my love to you. And now, let's see what we have here. After drying, the color is the same. Texture is great. All glitter and all these big glitter elements are visible, so the paste is very beautiful and works good. Now I want to make my brush, you know, like more more tender, more shabby, and for this I need to take white gesso and dry brush. I don't know why it curls. So any dry brush that you have, but it shouldn't be very soft. It shouldn't be like watercolor brush. It should be something more rough. So take a little bit on your brush, leave an excess of on the somewhere, and now with very light movements add some white gesso on your project. project. Don't be afraid that you cover some glitter or some parts. Don't be afraid about it. We highlight all this visible, not visible, all these dimensional parts from that we made with texture paste, make them more visible, highlighted, and bring shabby look to our brush. Yes, ephemera packs are great decision for those who hate cutting elements. I know that a lot of people don't like to cut, but I like, so it's meditative for me. I like doing small movements with my hands. I like cross stitching and other stuff like this, so for me it doesn't boring. But who hate fussy cut, yes, the ephemera is a good decision. And now look how it looks like when I put it very close to my phone. It's like unfocused. All these shiny parts are really nice, like pieces of glass. And now I want to add a little bit of, as these all paints are matte, I want to add a little bit of, how to say, metallic effect to my brush. And I'm going to take this vintage rose acrylic paint and brush again and water. Just take a little bit somewhere, also dilute it with water. Dilute it very good, very well. I'm not sure if you may see this. It's almost like spray, the consistency of this. More water, less color, and just a little bit here and there on my brush. After it dries, it will be more shiny, I think. If you want to see something closer, you may ask and I will show you, because sometimes I'm in the process and I forgot to show some interesting moments to you. Now let's paint this one, this tiny I don't know, lantern, or how to say it, I don't know the word of this. And I will take this one, white pearl acrylic paint. They are the same, but it is the old version of bottles, and this is the new one. Thank you for your hearts. You may use brush or everything you want. I like to use these tools, or even this, I forgot the word of this, to wash, to dishwashing. White pearl, yes, the color is white pearl. Dry it. And then I want to take this is I forgot the word, how to say. This is permanent ink pad, black, and I want to like distress edges a little bit. I pay a lot of attention for even small details. That's the way how I create. But I love when everything is perfect. And because of this, sometimes I can't find the appropriate way where to put elements, and I'm playing with them for a long time. Change the places of them until I find the way that they will look all beautiful all together. And distress edges of window. Sponge, yes. Sometimes I forget very simple words. That's because I'm worrying. I'm nervous at the moment. And I might tell you that I may think in English better than I might talk. This is dry, and we may start putting elements all together. Now a few words about building a composition. I always start with the main element, and also I find an inspiration from the one or two elements. And just may find something. Oh, I have a window. It is very nice and I want to use it in my project. I put it somewhere on card or layout, doesn't matter what is this. This time it is brush. I put it here and starting to find other elements that are looks good with this, and they are which are good with color and with texture maybe, and with theme. So this time I decided that I want to use these two beautiful wings and the birds. And then I decide that it will be like a piece of garden or a street, because I have here some fence. Yes, fence elements. And they are looks very good with each other. Also some branches, some flowers. And before I glue them everything altogether I just put everything on my project. Maybe not very properly, just put big elements and see how it works all together. And then I start my gluing process. Give me a second. I need to put everything around my project to see what I have, to not forget to glue something. And start with the biggest elements, and I'm starting with the biggest elements, and in the end I add smallest. I need to put, and one more thing, I am mixing elements, how to say, for example, I use fussy cut paper flowers, then I put molds from clay, then I put small piece, for example, one more piece of paper, and then again clay, paper, chipboard, and so I'm mixing the elements all together, not paper, 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 and that's all, or not clay, 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 and that's all. Just mix it with each other. The project will be more interesting. We want to improve our live sessions for you, and we would love to know your thoughts, ideas, feedback to meet your expectations. Please let us know that. And second wing. Let me cut it for a few pieces. If you feel that you have a gap between some elements, you might just add a piece of cardboard or leftovers from chipboard. Now I need to put a branch here. Hello, hello. Tell me, do you like the process? Are you ready to find brush and make a project with this? Some pieces need time or need more glue. Let me see. I know why it doesn't stay properly, because this should be between This branch should be between two wings. It's very satisfying to watch your work, Nadya. I love your style. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much. It's really means a lot and makes me happy. We put this one. My fingers are sticky already, despite we only started to glue elements. And we may glue this. Sometimes I even put something heavy on the place where everything should stick well. And one more piece here. Yes, but the layering sometimes take time, and don't want to stick well. Then let's glue. Let me see what we have here. It's time for our window. Now we may add some flowers. I will put my birds here, but I will glue them after. To find a better way for them. I will cut it for 2 pieces. I use all these flourish elements, branches, and flowers. I mean, these flowers from paper that I cut from paper, like to make a direction to the project, like make a line For example, here you see vertical line, so I don't put them everywhere like a bush. I just making a line with them. I have here small frame. I will add it. And it's time for cages. And also about compositions. As you may see, here I have like stairs. One stair, second stair, third stair, and here as well. This flower is first stair, second stair, and like here is the last one stair. Everything goes with stairs. And one more thing, I don't like these green elements. I take them really often because sometimes I don't want that this green color will be visible in my project, because this green color is not good for some color palette that I use. This cage goes here. I put it here to prolong the line. And every element hides under another element, you know, not to put everything aside, like one flower, second flower, and third flower. Just everything goes one under another. I will take this green. And some flowers are hidden. If you have some elements that are hidden, it's more interesting to watch on your project, because you're starting to turning it one side and from another side, and you may find, oh, you have flower here and wing here and something else interesting here. So maybe one more flower somewhere here. I'm not sure if it will be good. I don't have it on this project, but I'm not sure. No. No flower. No space for this flower. I have some more flowers. Maybe we might put it somewhere. Hide them somewhere. where to put. So I think that I find the way, the place for this. Maybe somewhere here. And this one maybe goes somewhere. Let me see. What do you love? The way you create such lovely layers. Thank you, girls. Thank you. So difficult to find everything, and especially flowers from Prima to Greece. Here we have also only one store that sell Prima. Estonia is very small, so maybe we don't need more shops. Now, all elements are glued. Here it is, dimensional. And now we need to add some lovely touches. The first one will be touch of paints on the wings to make them more interesting, also more dimensional, to look them more dimensional. I need a brush. I took this Opal Magic Violet Gold. I need to dilute it. It's quite old. It's almost dry. Just spray water here. It also should be very diluted. And like this. Sorry, my phone. And this clay frame as well. I'm not sure if you may see it. No, wait. No focus. I don't know why. And now we will add some beads. Take different sizes and different colors. One should be bigger and the second one should be smaller. For gluing beads in the end, I like to use this tool. I don't know how to say in English, because my fingers are really sticky in the end. So no opportunity to take them in hands. All my beads also flow as my line goes. Everything goes like this. I always remember about the line. And the last moment, the last step will be also a little bit of white gesso on the top of flower. To make it more tender. If I have here a lot of flowers, I put white gesso on every flower, but as I have only one main flower. I put it only on it. Then I'm taking again this soft close gel. Thank you for all your kind words. And some beads again. It's just beads from Sew in Store, the color that will be good for this project. And I need brush, and put brush directly in soft close gel and then in beads, and put it also using the line that we have. And more I forget to put this one. I need a piece of cardboard to make it harder, because it's just a piece of paper. And a little bit more of gel here and there. And I lost them on my table. Where are they? I can't find them. I need them. Micro beads, silver micro beads. Here they are. And just sprinkle a little bit of them. It's Finnabair silver micro beads. And the last, the same glitter as was on the branches. Put it here, and I will take a little bit violet, add in the center of this flower to make it more attractive. And that's all. Finish. I hope you like this. My small altered brush, I decided to make this one because it won't take a lot of time. Thank you for being with me on my first Facebook Live for Prima. I hope to see you once again in this group. Thank you all for your kind words, for your support. Thank you, thank you. If you will be inspired by my creation, by my brush, and you would love to make your own, you may post it and tag me, and I will be happy, very happy to see what you will do. You may tag me in here in Facebook or Instagram. On Instagram I am more active. You may find me there. My name there is just Nadya.Drozdova, and I don't know, this slash. So here it is. Not a lot of elements, just few Prima Flowers, few nice cut, nice fussy cut elements, some chipboard. I think that thank you. Thank you, girls, and спасибо, девочки, кто тоже меня смотрел здесь. Thank you all so much. Muchas gracias. Now I'm gonna tell you goodbye. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, because we have different time zone. Thank you all so much, and see you once again. Goodbye.